think just having my daughter there, like having my daughter was like that push. Like, you can't give up, seeing her every day and understanding that my husband was going through what he was going through. I still knew I had a responsibility. Like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, one of us has to be sane, right? Like, one of us has to be strong. And it was jarring. Like, it was not an easy task to be the strongest person in the household when, the Bible talks about that your husband should lead you, all those things. I just felt like all the rules were just out for me, especially with dealing with the miscarriage. I'm like, okay, you know, 7 years that I waited, and I did so many other things for people who were pregnant. I threw baby showers. First car seats, first strollers. You know what I mean? I felt like I did so much. I just felt like I was entitled to the grace of nothing happening to me because of the work or because of the things that I put in, if that makes sense. So, what really helped me is just like seeing my daughter and understanding that she needed a support. And I just wasn't willing to allow anything, um, I wasn't willing to allow anything to take away her stability. I knew that if mommy was working, then she would be fine. I knew that if mommy was waking up and still going to work while daddy may have went to the hospital that night and they sent him home and said, hey, nothing's wrong with you, that I still had to be that strong woman. You know what I mean? That Proverbs 31 woman that builds her house. And so all of this is playing in the back of my head. Gotta build the house, but I'm not gonna say it was easy. But honestly, having a foundation in the Bible and knowing God and having a previous relationship with God, even though I was really upset with him. We were in our house we moved in September. My husband had his mental breakdown in January. So 3 payments into our mortgage, and this happened. So, and that's a whole testimony of that. We can get to that later if we have the time. But, just understanding that I had to be the stability for my daughter, that's what really pushed me to just keep going.